Hello, hello, crafty friends. It is Ann coming to you from Whimsically Knotted. I am on Thursday afternoon instead of in the morning. We had some errands to run, some doctor's appointments, some meetings, so I was not able to come live this morning, but here I am, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Hope all of you had a beautiful, blessed day so far. I'm going to look to see if I can find us on Facebook world. Yeah, with me just a second. There we are. I know Facebook has been having some issues with different things. They've done some more updates, but hey, Sherry, the latest update didn't fix my flippy thing yet, so we're just gonna have to. Okay, we'll do that later. We'll do that. Yep, I just checked to see, but I don't see anything where I can flip it. It's okay. We'll just go with the flow, right? That's what we've been doing. We are going to work on, I've got these from Amazon. They are 8.5 by 5.5, I think. 8.25 by, with the spiral bound, it's almost 6. Without the spiral bound, it's 5.75. Little notebooks. They are blank inside, but they have the little bit thicker pages so you can draw or paint on here. I still would put something in between just to make sure that it will not go through. It's not supposed to, but just to be safe. What I like about it, that it is spiral bound. If you are in the middle of it, you can literally flip it over and create on either side. You can flip it flat, so you have options. It has the craft paper on both back and front, and it is matte. It is not slick, and on the inside, so you have plenty of spaces to create. You can jot your notes down. You can use it as a sketch pad. It fits in, well, some people's pocketbooks, but you could take it like this and just create in it and just put your thoughts down. Use it as a prayer journal. Use it as an artist journal where you just create and add things. So I just love the size. It was a perfect little size, and we are going to get started. I'm going to ask you what wording we want to put on there, but let's start with our transfer. I am going to add this transfer in it. I just thought that was perfectly appropriate with all the different letters and the roses. What better way to add to this than using one of the vintage love letters out of this transfer set. Vintage love letters. And look at all the awesome things that are in here. And that's just some of it. I've already used several of these. And there's a lot on here. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 on one sheet. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on the other sheet. So you get plenty of options. Let's put this on first, and then we'll go to the next piece. Whew. And again, sorry that I wasn't able to come on this morning, but I was just not possible. Had a meeting, and we had some errands and doctor visits, so we had to go back to the dialysis center. It'll help if I put you down, wouldn't it? There we go. I'm going to add this all the way down to the bottom, as far down to the bottom as I can. And I'm leaving a little space on the side right here. I'm pushed it more over to the spiral bound side. Hey, Wendy, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. Glad you were able to hop on. And I love this one. I don't know if you have seen this or looked at it. Look at the itty bitty hearts on here. Aren't they just the cutest? I'm going to use the essential stone. Hey, miss. Don't tell me. Frame it and contain it. Oh, my goodness. Shayna. Oh, it's even on there. Gosh, darn it. It's been a little bit. I am doing fine. How are you? Are you keeping warm? Do you have snow or wind, or what type of weather do you have? It is still windy out there. It was really windy earlier. Our temperature is like up and down. Overnight it's been in the 20s. It's gonna go down into the teens for the in a few days, and during the day we've been in the 50s, but it's gonna go back down into the 30s. This is like a roller coaster ride. And I didn't paint it or anything. The colors blend with the background, so I didn't even paint it. You can paint this. You can use gesso on here. You can use all kinds of different mediums on here to, if you are a good artist and you want to draw designs on here, you can do it. You can scribble. You can do anything to this and make it yours. And these will make great gifts to give a teenager. You know, you can decorate it in their style. You can give it to a new mom that wants to write down some baby things that happen. It is very portable, so they can take it on the go. They can stick it in the diaper bag. You can even use it to pass around in the family. Snow and cold sounds, yep, it has been crazy, the weather. We haven't had no snow. We had a little bit of flurries, and then we had freezing rain, but no, it lasted for like a day and a half. Nothing major, and they brined the roads really good, so it wasn't too bad. It looked really pretty though. But yeah, the weather's been in the 40s and 20s. In the 40s during the day, in the 20s overnight. And then we had a couple of 50s. It's like we got 3 days of cold, and then it goes to the 50s. Hey, Jeannie. And then it goes back down. Had a couple of 30s. But you could take this and pass it around in your family and have everybody write a favorite recipe in there. And then you can decorate the front with like little cupcakes. And the new stencil of the month set would be perfect for this. If you're not a member of the stencil of the month club, this would be a great one to hop on and get. It has little measuring cups on there. It has several different sayings. It has like a little, almost like a checkerboard pattern on it. Like little checks where you can make a border. It has a sheet with all kinds of words on it, like flour, sugar, salt, pepper, cocoa. And then it has an add-on that you can get with the premium plan that is called a family recipe. And it's like a pinch of laughter and a cup of love. Measurements like that, just a saying. And it is really adorable. That one can be used for a lot of different things. It's a 12 by 16 size. So, and if you're going to turn this into like a recipe book, like family recipes, you can use that because there is a fork, spoon, and knife on there, like little utensils. That will be really cool. And then they also have a basic set that is a 8 by 6 set that would fit really good on here. So there are some options. See, everything came off perfectly. You can use this to burnish it in just to make sure, or you can carefully use your hand. And just look at that. That looks beautiful already just by itself. And again, for those of you just hopping on, I am not able to flip my screen again. So bear with me, please. Now we need a saying on here. I've got several things pulled. We could use just a vintage sew. This one is out of Melissa Bradshaw's Country Road Vintage Sew. And I'm going to give you several options and you let me know which one you want to do. And I know it is better. Whoa, wait a minute. I can flip the stencil. Yep. I can flip the stencil. See? That way you guys can see it. We could put just the vintage sole on here. That is one option. We can use some of these from Melissa Bradshaw as well and add those to the corners. We can do something like that. We can use out of the Love Like Jesus, we can use, let's see what we have in here. If you want to use this for your Bible study, you could do Love Like Jesus. Let's see, Rooted and Established in Love. We can do that. That would be cool. But there was another one I thought would be really good. Trust the Lord with all your heart will go too far down, so I don't want to use that one. Same with, but the greatest of these is Love would fit. So any of your 6x6 would fit. God knew my heart needed you. Runs a little bit down in here. But any of those would be great to use. I was trying to see what we can find. So there is those options. The one that I thought would be great is one from a long time ago. It is out of the stencil of the month from December 2021. It is this one that Melissa Miller had created. And it says, the days are long, but the years are short. This one right there. And I thought that would be good to use right there. And it fits really good. So the days are long, but the years are short. Vintage sew. All right, do we have any other ones? Do we want to use the vintage sew? Any other thoughts? Like I said, the days are long and the years are short. That one would be a good one to use as well. Any other ones? So we're going to do the vintage sew. I'm just the vintage sew. Hey, Blender. Okay, I am going to let you vote for just another moment. We had vintage sew or the days are long, but the years are short to put on there. That one fit on there really good. Or any out of the Love Like Jesus pack. I am going to decorate the inside as well. And who remembers the ones from Tammy Muter when she created the dragonfly ones? I took one out of there that says, every day holds the possibility of a miracle. That is the one I am going to put on the inside. And you can also make great bookmarks out of these and add it in here if you want to. I am just going to line it up with the bottom right here. And just put a little bit of tape on there. I've got 1 vote for Vintage Sew. Do we have any other votes? And I'm just going to use my old plate. I am using sea glass for the dragonfly. And we're going to add a little bit of other color to that. And for the words, I am using Green Lagoon. Thank you all for hopping on. I appreciate it. And again, if you are new to me, please, please, please like, follow, all the things. I have a... Yep, there's a 1/2 inch brush. This is a well-loved 1/2 inch brush. See if I have another one that is not as well-loved. All right, let's do the sea glass. This is going to be for our... You always load your brush. You will not go to the stencil with all that paint on there. You offload to give it a dry brush. And then very lightly, we'll go over this. And we will add some more colors to him. We're just going to go simple right now. And I'm okay going over some of the letters because I want to use a darker color to cover that. So it will cover those letters. Hey Cheryl. Let's see in my comments. Nope, still only 1 vote for Vintage Sew. Don't be afraid to comment, ladies. Matter of fact, I pull a name from the comments to go into my Happy Mail bucket. So the more you comment, the more chance you have to get into the Happy Mail bucket. So the more you comment, the better chance you have to get in our Happy Mail bucket. So we're going to use this for the words. It says, every day holds the possibility of a miracle. And that is so true. I'm going to get a wipe out, a Clorox wipe, to put my brush in so my brush will stay moist. If I need that color again, if I need to use that brush again, I can use it again. And I'm just going to go over our wings a little bit and just add a little bit of color to the wings. And then I'm going to take this peacock pearl. And I'm going to add just a little bit of the peacock pearl. And I'm going to use one of the very small dome brushes from Essential Stencil. If you have not shopped on their site, they are offering free shipping this month. So check that out. All month of January is free shipping, no matter whether you buy a little or a lot, or if you buy 10 times this month, it is free shipping. And they also are offering gift cards, bonus gift cards. If you order $50, it's a $10 gift card. $90 is a $20 gift card. And at $120, you get a $30 gift card that you can use at a future time. And I just put a little bit of color on him. And I'm just going to add a little bit of color to the little swirls right here. This is a Peacock Pearl. It is a metallic color from Deco Art. I am not seeing any comments, ladies. Only see comment from Sherry and Jeannie and Wendy. I don't see any other comments. I'm going to take a peek to see what I think. I like it. I am going to go. I'm going to put a little bit on that, of that color on here. Just to sparkle it up a little bit. Because we can, right? Just to make it interesting, I'm adding a little bit of extra color in here. Have any of you created a journal or a notebook before? Oh yeah, not like that. I like that. And I will show you what I did. And remember, it is backwards. I added different colors to the words, so they all just shimmering a little bit differently. And we're going to add a little bit of Enchanted Shimmer. Hey, Becca. Somebody please comment so that I can see whether my comments are working. I cannot see any comments. I see that Blenda, Cheryl, and Becca are on or were on, but I don't see comments whatsoever. I'm going to use the same brush that I just used, and I'm going to add that that enchanted shimmer. Which will just make it glittery. It will just give it a shimmer. It is not like complete glitter. But it will give it that extra shimmer that the dragonflies have. And that's why these little brushes are perfect for things like this. I don't even know if you're going to see it, but it has some shimmer on there now. You can see it in real life. So that is the inside of our book. And it says, every day holds the possibility of a miracle. You have not created a journal yet? I finally see a comment. I might have to put a little bit more shimmer on there. I'm so glad I could see your comment. Lay it down like this. All right, since I did not get any other comments, I am just going to use, I'm just a vintage sew on the front cover. Now, should I use the lines or omit the lines? Let's do it without the lines, and then we'll see what we want to do. And this is going pretty much all the way up to the top. I'm making sure that it is. I just have to hold this side right here because it's close to the, you don't journal? I don't journal either, but it is really fun to have these around to jot notes in it, or for the prayer requests and things like that. So I have not ever been a journaler, but I do doodle and write ideas and thoughts, like creative ideas and stuff. So that is a good way to put creative ideas in. I'm going to use the deep burgundy. Nope, it has no lines. It is literally just for doodling, creating, writing, just brainstorming, any of those things. All right. I'm just going to use the other, let's see, I'm going to use the other 1/2 inch brush. Whoop. My brushes are well loved. I need to get my new ones out and put those to the side to use for like backgrounds or different things of that nature. They can still be used for painting. Not quite sure what they're doing out there. Yeah, all kinds of racket. I did not want to do the lines. I'm just going to hold off on the lines to see. I think this will look good without them because we might add something else to here. So stay tuned. And the reason why I picked this color, I just thought it went very well with those roses. And again, I did not seal this. I just went straight ahead with my paint and my transfer on here. It is like craft paper. It does not have a sheen on it or a gloss on it. Peachy! I just love you. You make me smile. I love it. These can be used for so many things. I just think if you can have your family write recipes in there, what cool way would that be to give to a new bride? Family recipes or a collection of handwritten recipes. I just think that would be so cool. Or if you collect different things, you can, you know, glue them in here, stick them in here. Oh, wow, that looks cool. We could have, I just thought about that, we could have done this ombre colored. I couldn't think. I like it without the little stripes on there, but you can put the stripes on there. And one other thing, you can use the stripes anywhere else. I mean, you can put just the stripes in different areas. So you can use this, you could just use vintage so, or you can use I'm just a and use different words. So there is all kinds of possibilities with this. And again, I know it is backwards, but I'm sorry. But this would have looked really good in an ombre. I didn't think about it, but we could have done that. We could have ombre'd that. Now we can embellish this. I've got like handmade flowers. We can add a little handmade flower on here. I know it covers the sole, so you can put it down a little bit more. Like that. Here is just checkered one that we could add, same tones. And here is a vintage button. And we can just add a little vintage button in there, which matches the colors in here. So that's a possibility. You guys let me know what you think. Oh my goodness, I can't get this open. I've got a collection of butterflies. We can keep it tone on tone. I like this one because it looks like it has a cross in the middle, does it not? So we can just add a little butterfly on here. Here's like a little green one. Can put the little green one up here. It doesn't match the bottom green colors. Here is one that is like a multicolor one. You guys are so quiet today. we can just add a little vintage button on here. Let me see, I've got another set. Another set of butterflies. This one matches a little bit better. Have that butterfly. We have just a neutral one. These are small. Let's see, I like the other one better. It had better colors. I'm gonna hold it up. Oh, you were talking about the flower? Yeah. There is a big delay. We've got the burgundy one right here, and then we have the light colored up there. And we can also switch it. Put the light colored there and the burgundy one up here. Or we can use one of these little tealy greeny ones. And you guys let me know which one you think. You know we gotta have 3 really on here. I love the butterflies. And here is one other thing we can do. This is the, okay, no, it's not sorry silk, chiffon. I can never remember the name of it. It is chiffon. Because it does not have the elastic closure. Come on, work with me. You can add that to it. And if they untie it and it falls off, you could put a little bit of glue stick on here and glue that on there. That way they will not lose the closure. So what do you guys think? And I have a little bit more pink colored one that we could use. But I thought with all the other colors on here, that neutral one would be pretty. So what do you think about the butterflies and the ribbon on here? And which butterfly should we use? what you think about that. I've got the burgundy one right here, the light colored on the top, because that burgundy one will blend in too much up here. And the little green one right there, or the teal colored one. What do you think? Unless we put the teal color up here, and it will be hiding under the ribbon, so that when you open it up, you'll see that little teal one. Let's glue that ribbon on here. I didn't want to lose the position, and I'm just going to use my permanent glue stick. Jeannie, what do you think? I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right here. Let's get rid of some of these strings. And now they won't lose it. And what you can do is when you open it, you can just put it on the inside, and then you can use your book. Kind of like that smaller one up here better. Okay. Now remember, the ribbon will go over this right here, which is fine. It'll cover the butterfly. You want to do it like this. Well, we have the light one up here, the burgundy right there, and the green here. So that'll be number 1. Number 2. I know, I kind of like number 1. What do you guys think? You tell me, should we have the butterflies up top? I'm thinking number 1 would be pretty. Like that. Let's just do it like that. What you guys think? Let me know what you think. Number 1, that's what I was thinking. I really love this one. This one is just so pretty. What you guys think about this little journal? Again, the pages in here are blank. So you can use it for writing, for creating. Lots of different opportunities to use this. And then I got one other thing that we can do. Let's get all these strings off of here. And this is our inside. So there's a surprise on the inside when we open it. And again, the pages are blank. And they're not thick pages, but they are substantial, and they're not supposed to bleed. So you can create, you can write. And then we can take our ribbon out from the back. And you can create on the back side. I'm leaving some space. You can also use this as a junk journal. If any of you are junk journalers, that would be really cool. Making sure this is not going to get all twisted up with all the little strings. Don't want to mess my ribbon up. Little sequin ribbon. Chiffon. You can get these on Amazon. Those are pen holders. If I remember how to put this in. Oh, that's supposed to go on this side. I know I had a pen. The only bad thing is these will only hold the little pens, the small pens. And you can scoot this down, of course. And there you have your book. You have a pen with it. You got your little clip. And you can always add stuff on the back side. You can take your pen out to write. Take your clip out. You can clip the your pages, so you know where you're at. You can use it as a bookmark. You can clip your pen up top. I always do it backwards. I always want to do it like a paper clip. So you can put your pen up top like this. And add a pretty pen. I didn't have no pretty pens. That would be a cute birthday gift. You're right about that. I didn't have no pretty pens. So only thing you got to make sure that you use the skinny pen, or you got to find one that has a bigger loop in it. And these come in different colors too. This one just happens to be gold. But how cool is that? You've got everything that you need, and you can take your pen out or pencil. This can stay on there because you can just clip it onto one side. I think that's what it looks like. I just thought these were pretty cool. And I think they even make different bigger ones. And there's our little journal. just the vintage soul with our little transfer on there and our beautiful butterflies. And see, you can even see this one. That is all I had for you today. I just thought it turned out really good. And then on the inside, once you open up your beautiful little book, on the inside, there's another surprise waiting for you. And it says, every day holds the possibility of a miracle. And then you can just doodle. And again, the tie is glued on just in the middle right there. So you can take it and fold it on the back side right here. Just fold it in here. And that way you can write in it and you will not use your tie. You can also get elastic, different colored elastic, and glue that on the back side so you can use the elastic to tie your book. But look how cool that is. Just simple, easy, and a quick gift. If you do not write anything on there, you can use the flowers. You can create your own flowers and add flowers to it. You can put the flower on there and make your own stem with leaves. You can have some bees. There is so many. A beach house one, exactly. There are so many different ways you can use these. Like if you would do it with as a flower, let's just use the back side for a second. If you do this and put a flower on there, you can add like a little bird. You can add some bees, a butterfly, and just imagine you drew a stem on here. Or you can use, I'm just going to do it backwards. Let's see, you can read it. Yep. You can omit that and just put the flower on there. Look how cool that looks. Hey, Cindy. And then you can add your birds, your bees, different things, and you can add some more flowers on the bottom. There are so many possibilities on these. And we're probably going to create a couple of more and do them on when I'm on the regular time. But any of these that Miss Tammy had created, it's a good day to have a good day. I got to show it backwards because my screen isn't flipped. Instead of the dragonfly, you can just put a flower on there. Look at that. And then you can put different designs around it. And you can make little flowers and just do stems and have little flowers on the bottom. That's awesome. I am so glad. I like it when I can inspire you guys and give you ideas. Like I said, we'll do another one with some different ideas and how you can do it. This would also be good. I was just thinking about that Shayna was on earlier as a garden book. You can write your seeds on there. You can put the pictures of your seed packets in there and write down when you planted what, so you can make it in a garden theme and do a garden book. The possibilities are just endless, ladies. Just endless. And you can even, we can use some kills and we could darken the edges out and make it a little bit more grungy, which I don't know, I might and I might not. I think I'm going to leave it it is. We might just do it on the next one. Miss Sherry, let me put you in the Happy Mail bucket. And again, sorry that I wasn't able to come on earlier, but we had some things going on, meetings and doctor visit and all kinds of things happening. Tomorrow we're taking my mother-in-law to the doctor for her checkup to the ortho clinic to see how she is doing. So praying that she will get good results. And I'm glad I could inspire you guys. For those of you that may be new to me, I would invite you to follow my page. I would invite you to like. Hearts are always appreciated. Comments help tremendously. And anytime you feel inclined, stars are always great on posts, on lives, on reels. They help your creators out and give them just a little tip so they can get all the little fun things. And, you know, like the butterflies, like the flowers, like the buttons, all those little things. So we appreciate those tips a lot. You guys have a blessed evening. I will see you Saturday morning, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time for Soul Filled Saturday. And you guys have a blessed weekend and stay safe. And I will see you on Saturday or on Monday evening at our regular creative time at 7 Eastern Standard Time, Monday evening. You be blessed.